This video is to help you with number 2 on your CR 35, the final exam review CR. All right, so let's take a look. It says 160 is a point on the graph of the proportional relationship to the right. What does the point 160 mean in terms of the problem? And that's something at the 7th grade level. You have to be able to understand when you're given a graph, what does it mean? So this is 160. That point right there is 160. Well, the x values represent time in hours. You have to be able to decipher the graph. X is time in hours. And up the side, the y values are the distance in miles. So you know your points are always x comma y. So they say, look at what does 1 comma 60 mean? All right, well, x values represents time in hours. Our x value is a 1, and that represents time in hours. Our y value is a 60. The y values are the distance in miles. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. So letter A says I should move 1 unit right and 60 units up. What that's telling us is technically how to plot the point, but not what it means in terms of this problem. And that's important. A lot of kids will be like, oh, well, that's how you plot 160. Sure, but that's technically how to graph the point, not what it actually means in terms of time and distance. Then it says, for every hour I travel on the highway, I'm able to go 60 miles. All right, let's see. For every hour I travel on the highway, I'm able to go 60 miles. That seems reasonable. Let's see what the next one says. For every 60 hours I travel, I'm able to go 1 mile. C would look like this. For every 60 hours I travel, I can go 1 mile. And no, that's not the case. And then it says, letter D says, for every minute I travel on the highway, I'm able to go 60 miles. Well, no, that doesn't work because our first number, they tell us, is time in hours, not in minutes. So we were totally right. It's letter B. But I hope you included some work to back up how you knew it was letter B.